Guys, what's going on? It's MassiveJoes Weekly.
Whoa! Another delicious intro to MassiveJoes Weekly Word, episode 94, Neve.
94 was a good year.
I hung on to the boss part of that Neve.
You did.
On this lovely morning that we've got over here in the ADL.
Well, the sun is out for once, mate.
I know.
We forgot what the sun
You know
is.
what? Actually, I did Big Swole and I did a fitness workshop 12 as a matter of fact.
Yeah.
Monday this week down at Anytime Fitness Furniture Gully. Thanks to our brothers at Anytime Fitness Furniture Gully for hosting us. Anyway, was doing the workout, met a lot of, Barney was there, Barney Ong, of course, yeah, the infamous Barney Ong. Ryan Quinoy was there.
Yep.
I've
never met Ryan.
A lot of people.
I've never met Ryan in person.
Really? Well,
I believe.
because not even at the Arnold.
Oh, maybe.
Anyway, what I was going to say is caught a glimpse of myself in the mirror while we were training.
Yeah.
Did not realise how white the white giraffe actually is right now.
Yeah.
You
know what? I'll be honest though, not as white as Bosch Josh.
Really? I'm fucking white as shit at the moment.
That dude
man.
just took his shirt off in there, and he seriously, I thought we'd put in a new skylight.
Really? That white?
Yep.
A fluorescent?
He was fluorescent.
Anyway, topics of discussion.
Back in stock, new products coming soon. Two articles.
Two articles this week, man.
And AskNeve.
Content blowing up on MassiveJoes.com. First topic of discussion, Neve.
Back in stock. So it was actually. Oh, what is that? Is that some kind of toupee?
Doo-dum. Doo-dum.
Don't do a great white shark.
Doo-dum. It's time to see Robbie again, man. It's getting out of control. Can you see that shit? Can you see that?
Are you going to send Donald Trump a few toupee tips for his upcoming presidential race?
Mate, the Donald and I.
The Don.
We are on the toupee. I don't even
What
know.
is it? The Don Mecca? No, what is it?
The Trump.
Yeah.
The Fury fade.
No, what's the word? The Don Mecca. No, you know, like you Italian gangsters, mobsters. The Don. What's
The
it called?
Don.
Yeah.
The Godfather.
Yeah.
You just call it the Don.
I'm not a gangster like you.
I have no idea what you're talking about right
Don't
now.
worry.
First topic of discussion, Neve.
All right, back in stock.
Yep.
So yesterday being, was it yesterday?
That was Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Yeah.
It's Friday now.
Yeah.
Got a full core shipment. Got a big container of core.
Everything core back in stock, man.
So core ISO back in stock in all flavors. Core Pro
Yep.
back in stock in all flavors.
Yep.
Core ABC all flavors except for grape drink.
Yeah. I don't know how the that happened. Everything core, no ABC.
While we're at it though, because a lot of people have been asking me via email,
Yeah.
via the sales inbox, when is Gummy Snake?
We'll get there.
It's not incoming.
It doesn't
soon.
matter. We'll get there.
All right. Core back in both flavors. Core
Yeah.
MRP all flavors.
Yep.
Peanut butter oat milk cookie, the best thing you'll ever have in your life.
MRP.
Yep.
Okay. Yep.
You don't reckon?
There's another new product from Core that has just dropped that also comes in peanut butter oat milk cookie, and I think it tastes better.
I've never had
But
it,
anyway, keep going.
Core hard.
Yep.
All the core stacks.
Obviously.
Now, so obviously all the like your Fury stack and I don't know what they call them.
Yeah.
There's about 15 of them.
All everything Core that has Core products is obviously back in stock.
And also
with Core
because
being
now
back
the
in
Core ISO is back in
Yeah.
stock, the CEO Joe stack is now back in stock as well.
Oh yeah! With that peanut butter toffee. Yeah.
Never make that noise again.
Yes. No, mate. When you haven't tried it, but the CEO Joe stack, when you combine the peanut butter toffee flavored Core ISO with the MTS Carb 10 cookies and cream, it justifies that sound.
And a bit of dextrose for the extra sweetness.
And for the I'm so excited for that shit. What else?
King stack.
Boom.
Because
With
now
Core
Core
Hard.
Hard is back in stock, so the King stack.
And don't forget the King Stack at the moment you get anabolic triad free for like the next how many days left this month? Like 5 or 6? Let's say a week. For the next week until the end of June you get the
24th, exactly a week.
the anabolic triad for free.
Exactly a week.
Go on,
30
stock
days
up.
has September, April, June.
Go on,
6
go on.
days left, mate.
Go and stock up on that.
30
shit.
days.
Next topic of discussion, Neve.
Do you know what made me a little bit depressed? You know how Facebook has like this day in the year?
Yeah.
I was in Thailand this time last year.
Well, are you looking at the new screen or are you looking at the lens?
The new screen.
Because I feel like you seem to be looking above the camera. Like every time I look back at you, like,
Well, it looks like. Where does it look like I'm looking? So I'm looking. No, I'm looking.
you're not looking at the viewers, mate.
That's me up there.
Yeah.
Where am I looking at now?
I have no fucking idea. I can't see your eyes
Exactly.
because I'm looking at the viewers. Next topic of discussion, Neve.
New products.
Boom.
So as we said, Core Grow,
Yes.
which is the new mass gain of our core nutritionals.
Tell them a little bit about it. Raw review is going to drop next week, but in the meantime,
Well,
tell
it was actually. I reckon we were.
Tell them a bit.
I reckon it was.
Tell 'em.
It's not sus,
Tell them, Neve.
but I reckon it was when we were in a car park in Vegas.
Yes.
You, me, and Dougie.
Yeah, it's where we do our best work.
You, me, and Douglas.
Vegas car parks.
You, me, and Douglas were in. Was it the Las Vegas Athletic Club?
Yeah.
Anyway, I think that's when it was.
Yeah.
I don't know if he was talking about it. I know that he was talking about his new product he wanted to make.
Yeah.
But obviously, most mass gainers, like up until maybe like 6 to 12 months ago,
Yeah.
had multidextrin as their carb source.
Correct.
Now, what makes Core Grow very different is
Yeah.
the carbohydrate sources in the product.
Yes. Which are?
I'm not that informed. Brown rice powder?
No.
I got no idea.
No, you're getting confused. Initially, Doug wanted to call it Core Bro
Yeah.
because of the bro sources of carbohydrates. So the carbohydrates are oats, quinoa, and sweet potato. Those are the sources of carbs. And he wanted to call it Core Bro, but he thought, no, it can't go there. Let's just call it Core Grow. So it's those three sources of carbs. It's got whey protein concentrate as the protein source. Then the fat, coconut oil, avocado, and MCTs. It's fucking amazing.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is it's not just like whey protein.
Yeah.
concentrate,
You guys,
isolate,
raw review will drop next week, and go check it out. I'm gonna go balls deep.
I can't remember what flavour I had. I think it was vanilla. No.
No.
What flavour do we have?
It comes in s'mores and peanut butter oatmeal cookie.
We had one flavour that was delicious.
S'mores. It's amazing.
Delicious. New product, your flavour spice is now in stock.
Yeah, boom. We spoke about that last week.
Yeah.
In stock, 5 flavors.
5 flavours.
5 flavors.
So obviously you buy them individually. Also you buy them in a pack.
Yeah.
Buy 4, get 1 for free.
Is that live on the website as well?
We've been selling them, mate. We're selling them already.
Really?
Yeah.
The packs.
They're going out already.
The buy 4 get 1 free.
Yeah. If Chris
I
Better,
need to stock up.
that's if Chris Better has put it in. I hope she's put a multi-pack in. We're selling that individually. I know that anyway.
Yeah. Next topic of discussion, Neve.
Coming soon. So the Ronnie Coleman Signature Series, Buddy pre-workout.
Yeah, that was supposed to be here this week. A little bit of a delay on that.
Yeah.
I'm going to call next week.
In the brand new packaging that was been out for a little while now.
Yeah. Have you trained on that yet? I can't remember.
Yeah,
if
we
I
did.
asked
We
you.
traded on it in Vegas.
Yeah, but like since like no. Yeah. Anyway,
That was the beta testing when they had no flavors either.
I like to call it alpha testing.
Oh, you are an alpha male, aren't you? And also the Optimum Nutrition Fat Burner.
No.
Apparently, that's
Really?
That's what it says here.
When's it coming?
ETA is undisclosed at this point in time. from
Is
what
it
I know.
coming at the same time as BSN's test booster?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Both on the same shipment.
In their new Edge Synthesix series, it'll be called Synthesix Burn or some shit. There's the inside
Is
information
it going to
right
come
here.
in a 17-pound bag?
It will. In cookies and cream, vanilla, and chocolate.
Shit. Unbelievable. Next topic of discussion, Neve.
Can you not ask me about these ones because I haven't read them?
No, of course you haven't.
Flexible dieting
Neve
article.
doesn't read. He looks at photos
Flexible dieting
and
article.
draws things on shakers.
Did you see John Cena yesterday?
No?
Delicious. You did. I showed you. What?
You can't call John Cena delicious.
No, my drawing was delicious.
Oh, your drawing of John Cena. Yeah, no, that was pretty good. You had like the whole like you
Chiseled
can't
jaw.
see me.
And
on
the
the-
chiseled jaw.
Yeah, I was impressed.
Flexing. I said flexible and dieting at the same time.
Yeah.
Flexible dieting article.
Yeah, so we got there's two new the 2 new articles that are dropped on MassiveJoes.com this week. The first one is on flexible dieting. Dilip, go ahead and cut up the image for this here article, Big Neve. It's an interesting article. It's a factual-based article on flexible dieting. So kind of everything, it's called Flexible Dieting 101. So everything you need to know about flexible dieting. But then it's cool as well because it goes in and dispels a bunch of myths about flexible dieting. So it talks about like the whole Pop-Tart bullshit with flexible dieting and talks about, you know, it's a good article. I didn't mind it.
Yeah.
As kind of insightful. The second article, now this one's cool. This is one of your personal favorites. What's it called?
Natty or not.
Natty or not, how to spot a fake natural. Dilla, go ahead and cut up the photo. And who have we used for the photo, Big Neve boss?
I'm going to guess Doug Miller.
We've used Big Doug Miller.
Oh, Dougie.
Dougie, teach me how to.
He is the president of all the fake natties out there, isn't he?
Well, I think he's the Illuminati.
Yeah.
Personally.
Yeah. He is.
So this is a cool article as well. This was actually written by...
what do they call themselves? Half natties?
Yeah.
Isn't that when you just run like short Easters coming to the shows so they're out of their system?
I don't... Ask Doug, clearly.
Doug, how do you do it?
Anyway,
Well,
cool article.
Well, GH isn't testable, so that's how Doug gets away with it.
Yeah. Who knows?
Can we just put it out there that we're not serious about Doug?
Yeah, we're taking the piss.
Before everyone starts quoting shit.
Although he does own 2 trim farms in Perth.
Just
Something
keep moving.
in the
Just keep
soil.
moving.
Oh shit. Speaking of trend palms. Anyway, it's an interesting article. Go check it out. It goes through how to spot a fake natty, different things you should look for, shouldn't look for. It's cool. It's interesting. It's a bit of fun.
It also shows Doug's cycle running up into a show as well. Alright.
Links are in the description box to both articles, Flexible Dieting 101 and How to Spot a Fake Natty. Natty or not.
Yeah.
Next topic of discussion, Neve.
AskNeve.
Let's go. We've got a bunch of questions, Big Neve boss. The first question, Simon Tyler wants to know, what's up, you very big boys? Just wondering, what are your thoughts on reverse pyramid training? I've always done the standard working up in weight and down in reps like you guys, but do you think starting heavy and moving as much weight as possible for more reps when you are fresh gets you the same, if not better, results?
I've never done it that way, and I probably would never do it that way just because of increased risk of injury.
Yeah, I agree. I actually, when I was younger, and this was, you can actually ask Swolbait about to collaborate on this if you don't believe me, but we did do this. We did reverse pyramid training where you start with a really heavy weight for like your first work. So you do like a warm-up set, and then it's like your heaviest set is your first set.
Yeah.
And it made me, like we did it for, it's probably a couple of months. And it made me very nervous because the risk of injury is by far increased. And really, you don't get anything out of it.
I don't really want to step up into the gym and like, even if you have warmed up,
Yeah.
it still would scare me throwing like 170 or 160 on a bench.
Yeah.
When I haven't actually done that movement yet.
Yeah, and that's what, say you warm up on like 60 kilos and you do like 15, 20 reps, and then it's like, boom,
But the
straight
thing is,
to like one rep max
is
type shit.
every exercise is going to slightly hit a different muscle in a different way.
Yeah.
Different angles, different tendons are coming in, different ligaments are coming in.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's.
I don't advise it, Simon.
It's a recipe for.
I don't advise it. He's also got another question. P.S. Is Kristen single? God damn.
She's not, unfortunately. Her and
Unfortunately, Simon.
I think
Your
Jack
luck has run out.
snapped that up about 5 years ago. I think.
Israel Portillo wants to know, hey guys, thanks for answering my last question. You really are the people's company. I was kidding on Nevos not having a diet. I watched the People's Cut episodes several times now and have a good idea on what works for me. Can't get away from 3 meals a day. How would you recommend staying on track as far as meal prep? Should I set aside 1 or 2 days of the week to prep most meals, or should I take it day by day for freshness? Thanks and stay massive.
It's whatever works for you, man.
Yeah.
I mean, when I used to cook my own meals,
Yeah.
I used to do it once, pretty much every night or every second.
You were like day by day.
I did it. I went home, cooked my post-workout meal, and as I was cooking my post-workout meal, would cook enough chicken to get me through the rest of the day.
Yeah.
That's how I used to do it.
Yeah.
Now, you and I both use What is that noise? About to blow over. Can you hear that? Rats in the roof.
No, it might be.
My spidey sinkers are
Who knows?
But anyway, but now that you and I both use Nutri to go,
Yeah.
Obviously we don't cook, but that preps us enough for the whole week.
Yeah.
And that stays fresh. So it depends on what works for you.
Yeah.
I personally hated like cooking every single night.
Yeah.
But the thing is I didn't have a big enough like frying pan or whatever to cook enough meat to last me in that period of time.
It's far more efficient to have like 2 meal prep days per week, man. But like Neve said, it's personal preference. Some people like having really fresh food, so they'll just cook it once, like every night for the next day or in the morning for that day. It's up to you. There's no right or wrong. Big Stevo wants to know, g'day boys, I'm a fly in, fly out worker, aka FIFO. Mm-hmm. FIFO worker. So I'm constantly moving gyms due to work. I'm 6'8". Big dog. That's a very big boy.
Save some height for the rest of us, mate.
And sometimes find it harder to push my normal range of weights on different machines due to my height. And some machines I do not get the full range of movement. I like to train both cable machines and free weights, but in these situations, would it be more favorable if I skip the cables if I feel like I'm not getting proper form or movement, or still use them for more of a warm-up? Cheers, lads. Stay massive. I don't know why he calls himself Big Stevo.
Yeah.
He's a big mother.
I mean, being your height, I would have said that sort of machines would cause you more grief than anything else.
Yeah.
I mean, cables, the only thing we really use cables for is like...
But I can see, because Stevo, he's 6'8", so his wingspan is probably 6'8".
Yeah.
So say he's in a cable crossover and he wants to do like high bicep curls.
Yeah.
He's not going to be able to go all the way down because his arms are too long.
Yeah, so don't do those things like that. And obviously don't do cable crossovers. Do like find the free weight alternatives such as like incline dumbbell flies or stuff like that.
Bicep
I mean,
curls.
there's 27,000 other bicep exercises you could do rather than like bicep curls. But I mean, still use your cables for like your low pulley bicep curls or your right tricep.
But if because of your height, using machines or cables is restricting your range of motion, do something else.
Yeah, do free weight.
There's no point. Patrick Deers wants to know, Big Neve Voss. I have recently switched my deadlift stance from conventional to sumo due to lack of mobility in my hips from an injury. In your personal opinion, what would be good assistance exercises for sumo deadlifts? P.S. The movie you were trying to think of was Fern Gully, The Last Rainforest.
Oh, that was it. It was Fern Gully. I used to love that movie.
Yeah.
I mean, with the thing that with sumos is I find
it's much more leg drive.
A lot more leg drive.
A lot more. So I'd say like your accessory movements for sumo deadlifting would be like squats.
Yeah, like and box squats. I mean, box squats, you're going to need that.
Leg press maybe even?
Yeah. I mean, it's going to be the same, man. You're going to... I mean, I think that any kind of leg movement is going to carry over. I mean, I'm not a...
Well, to sumo deads in particular, because when you compare sumo to conventional, sumo is much more leg drive. Whereas conventional, you still have a lot of leg drive, obviously, but there's more back.
The two things I find that help me most with my deadlift is like heavy, deep leg press. Because as the weight's right at the bottom, it's nice and deep. You have got to work on that explosiveness off the bottom. Yeah. And also box squats because your body is at that starting position as it is with a squat. Yeah. As it is with a deadlift. Yeah. So you got to use your leg drive. You got to use your hip drive. Yeah. To get out of it. You can't just use your tension or your bounce out of your muscles. Rusty TMJ for life. Big Rusty Johnson. Ask Neve. Hey. No, hold on, wrong. I hope he's. Does Russ ask what Jake's number is to check in? No, I haven't read the question. I'm about to find out. What up, mate? Jake, Rusty, Jake has told me that you have not checked in a while, mate. Big brothers. First off, thanks for the awesome time at the MassiveJoes Morley store opening. You're more than welcome, Russ, anytime. My question is to do with cutting. I've recently started doing cardio again after my injury, and looking at my progress over the last 2 months, I've cut and toned a lot more than when I was doing 45 minutes of cardio per day and cannot work out why this is. Cheers, my brother. Stay massive. I'm confused as to what you're asking there, Russ. Yeah. I'm not going to lie. You haven't really compared of what you were doing before. My question is to do with, I've recently started doing cardio again after my injury, and looking at my progress over the last 2 months, I've cut and toned a lot more than I was doing 45. So you haven't really told us... You haven't told what you're doing beforehand. Severe lack of information on this one, Russ.
Really not sure what kind of input you're looking for.
Well, you need to say, Big Russ, you need to tell us what you're doing beforehand to compare it to what you're doing now.
Or no, he's told us what he was doing beforehand. You need to tell us what you're doing now.
Yeah.
Because you said you started doing cardio, but what sort of cardio, how long for, how many times a week? Get back to us, Russ. We'll address that one next week. AKA Big Gamer K. Hey, fellas, I've recently changed my sup a little and am suddenly shitting through the eye of a needle.
Yep.
We've all been there. So much struggle for so little satisfaction. I take whey protein, BCAAs, ON amino energy, concrete, and a greens pill, omega-3, and a salt or similar pre-workout. Is it something I'm taking?
Could just be something just not agreeing with your stomach, intolerance, or...
Yeah.
I mean, but especially if you've changed a lot of things, I mean, it's hard, you're not going to be able to pinpoint exactly what it is or what
there's a lot of variables in there, man.
I mean, if you change like a BCAA for another BCAA and you started all of a sudden through the needle when you weren't the week before.
Or, I mean, it could have nothing to do with anything you've changed. You may just have a stomach bug at the moment, man.
Yeah, could be.
I don't know where you're from, but it's going around. It's winter here in Australia right now. Everyone's sick.
Yeah.
Everyone's up. Done?
Well, you can't tell with, like, if you change 7 products, you can't pinpoint exactly what ingredient or what product it is.
Yeah. Donna Tyree. Must be related to Kyrie.
Yeah.
NBA champions.
I know. Yep.
I've recently started doing hanging leg raises to help my core. But I've been getting a sharp, stabbing, ripping pain in my lower right abdomen only while I'm doing the exercise. There's no tenderness or lasting pain. Is this normal?
You shouldn't be getting a stabbing pain.
Yeah. That's definitely not normal, especially considering it's one side.
Yeah.
Like it's kind of localized to one area. Definitely not normal.
Instead of doing hanging, maybe just do like laying on your back on the ground and try and do leg raises off the ground rather than hanging. See if that maybe helps at all.
Yeah, I'd probably stop doing that if you got that pain in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's up. Chris Nyholm wants to know, what's up, Neve? I really don't have a question. Just wanted to say LeBron James.
He did do well on the weekend.
He did very well.
He's the real MVP.
How about them Cavs, man? How about them Cavs?
I think.
Here's a question for you. Yeah. Because I didn't watch much NBA this year. Didn't watch much finals, to be honest, but kept up to date with what was happening.
Yeah.
Do you think the NBA is rigged?
No.
You don't think it's rigged?
No.
So you're trying to tell me, I'm just putting the facts out there.
Yeah.
You're trying to tell me that the team that just has just secured the best record in NBA 82 game history.
Yeah.
Lost 9 games in the whole year.
Yeah.
Lost 3 games in a row.
Yeah.
When all they had to do was win 1 of 3.
Yeah.
To the Cleveland Cavaliers. 2 home court games lost. You're trying to tell me that's not rigged?
If Steph Curry actually showed up to the last 3 games, then maybe they might have had
I don't care if Steph Curry showed up or not. I'm asking, based on the facts, it looks to me like there was something going on behind the scenes.
If you've got your best player, Steph Curry, all season long, downing a 3 from every position on the court, guess the last 3 games can't sink a basket.
Yeah.
They're going to lose.
But Steph Curry is not the reason why Golden State had the best record ever.
Well, but he's a mate. But if you're a star player, like if LeBron doesn't turn up, the Cavs don't turn up.
Okay, well then my question is,
if Michael Jordan came,
the whole point of the NBA 7-game series is so you can have players that have off games, people might get injured and miss a game, so it evens out over 7 games. You're telling me Golden State, the best team in the NBA, best record ever, were up 3 games to 1 and lost the next 3 games. Come on.
Well, they nearly had, did you see they nearly had the last game.
I'm just putting it out there, but I'm just objectively looking at how this all panned out. I'm calling bullshit.
Did you know, out of the game...
And I'm not a Golden State fan. I honestly don't.
Out of the 6 games, like the total scores, like for and against for both teams was exactly the same.
Really?
Yep.
That's interesting.
You know that? So it was actually very even.
Very even.
It was the last one, so it was only divided to like 4 points in the end.
I just saw like the first 2 games when Golden State, like they won the first 2 by like 30 points.
Yeah, and then look,
I was like, this is game
won the next
over.
2 by points or whatever.
Yeah, and then the Cavs. I'm saying something.
How can you rig it though?
No, well, you can. Of course you can rig it.
How? Well, the umpires.
Of course, no. You can. There's many ways you can rig sports. It's been done many times.
You reckon Steph Curry was throwing a little bit to the right every time.
Well, I don't know what's going on. I'm not pointing fingers. I'm just saying that if you look at the numbers, a bit suspect.
Yeah, but then you look, that dude Golden State, I don't know who it was. I mean, game 7, what was it? A minute left on the clock.
Yeah.
Goes in for the world's easiest layup.
Yeah.
LeBron James leaps from the free throw line.
Banks him.
Blocks him.
Yeah.
Children will be named after that block.
Yeah.
If LeBron was like half a second too late,
yeah,
Golden State would have got layup, 2 points up, 40 seconds to go.
Yeah.
Instead,
yeah,
the kid's named block out there now.
Kid's named block. Right, let's get back on point. Dustin Bell, thanks for that, by the way, Chris. That got us chatting about something other than what we usually chat about. Dustin Bell wants to know, hey guys, this question is for both of you, but mostly Joe. On your last prep, you had quite a test-boosting hormonal balancing stack. My question is, did that help out much? For example, do you feel like you retained more muscle on that prep? How was your mood, muscle fullness? Will you run it again? Thanks, guys. Cheers from Dallas, Texas. Yeah, Dustin, it's a phenomenal stack. This year, I'll be running something slightly, is it the same? I can't even remember what I ran last year. This year, I'll be running the King stack. So it'll be Barracuda, Anabolic Triad, and Core Hard Extreme. And the reason why I run these hormonal stacks is because they make a huge difference.
Well, you do get your blood work done.
I do get my blood work done.
So it's all
huge difference.
It's all in the test, mate.
Yeah, so I'm a big fan of them. And I recommend hormonal supplements are expensive. There's no way about it. But, for competitive athletes, for older athletes, I mean, they definitely work. There's no doubt about it. That's why I run them. I don't do it for the taste, that's for sure. Tastes like the devil's anus, you know what I'm saying? Matthew Ian wants to know, hey fellas, love the new store in Morley and cheers for the free shaker swap. Oh, you're welcome, Matthew. Just wondering if either of you have knowledge about excess cortisol. I have a feeling that not cycling my high stim pre-workout in a long time has ended up in elevated cortisol and really slowed down my progress in the gym. I've asked the GP, but he really didn't give too much info. Any info would be greatly appreciated, Mats.
Well, the other things was...
It was like Steph Curry in the third quarter.
It was.
Airball. No, the question you're looking for is down there.
Yes, thank God. So obviously elevated cortisol is going to have a lot of issues on your physique.
Yeah.
Like increased body fat.
Yeah.
Increased weight, inability to lose weight, inability to gain muscle.
It's a very bad situation.
It's not good. Elevated cortisol is not good at all.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously you've already distinguished the reason for your elevated cortisol.
Yeah.
Which is...
You've identified it yourself.
Which is your higher stim
intake,
pre-workouts and higher caffeine throughout the day. I mean, that's step one, is get rid of that.
Yeah.
Get off caffeine. At least...
Well, not necessarily get off it. Cycle it down, big man.
No, I say get off it for a
while.
Now,
we've actually got a really cool article on our website that's called How Much Caffeine. There's a photo of the notorious Conor McGregor. Can't miss it. And it goes through all of the negative effects of excess stimulant intake and goes through actually how to cycle off stimulants or cycle down on stimulants. That's going to be step one for you. Step two, there are now supplements as well that can help with restoring normal cortisol function. They are, Big Neve.
ATP Science Quad RX.
Correct.
Which is just for cortisol.
Yep.
I mean, that's what it's designed for, is to lower your cortisol levels.
Correct.
Also Core Hard, which is going to lower cortisol and lower your estrogen as an estrogen blocker.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's going to give you a double whammy attack.
Yeah. Everyone loves a double whammy attack.
Well, especially what's his face?
Who?
Off Anchorman.
Whammy!
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. But anyway, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So get off the stims.
Yep.
Get off your high stim pre-workout. Try to obviously lower your stim and caffeine intake throughout the day, and then look at getting on something like Quad RX or Core Hard.
Yeah. Pants Mantra wants to know, AskNeve, I've been lifting for a few years now without any actual intent. I'm 6'2", 29 years old, 87 kegs, and 20%-ish body fat. I've been cutting for a few months now on 2,130 calories. It's very low.
It is.
For somebody of that stature, which I stick to for the most part, and have dropped 4 kegs, but my body fat has stayed the same. I haven't been able to do any HIIT, but get my cardio from footy training, which is probably hit.
Yeah.
How long can one expect for the body fat to start dropping, or is it purely the lack of cardio that's stopping it from coming down?
Yeah.
I really don't care about the weight figure, just want the body fat percentage to come down. Cheers. Stay massive.
Without sort of looking too much into your diet, etc.,
Yeah.
the first things you can see is that your calories are very low.
Correct.
So
the 4 kilos you've lost is probably muscle.
Yeah, so your calories are too low. So you need to try and increase your calories.
It's not good.
Increase your metabolic rate.
Yeah.
Increase your metabolic capacity.
Correct.
I mean, that's going to help you obviously build muscle, but also your body's in pretty much survival mode. Well, not survival mode, but it's
it'd be pretty fucking close to it, man. To be honest, 2,000 calories at 87 kilos, 6'2", not a small human being by any stretch of the imagination. Playing footy training. How many times do you train footy?
Well, depending, even if it's social football, you're still playing twice a week and playing on training twice a week, playing on a Saturday.
How long do you train footy for?
An hour and a half.
So you're doing a shitload of cardio.
You're doing a lot of cardio.
Plus, on top of that, you're lifting weights. I mean, your body fat's not coming down because your body is pretty much like Neve said in survival mode.
It's just clinging on to that fat, man. Especially in 2 months, not seeing any changes.
Yeah.
I mean, what's that old saying? When you expect a result, but you expect a different result, but you keep.
You don't know where it's gone till it's gone.
Not that way. You know when people say if you keep doing what you're doing but expect a different result,
you're a psychopath or a schizophrenic.
Yeah, I'm not saying you're a schizophrenic.
Now, Pants Mantra. What I would suggest, man, without going too balls deep in weekly word, because we try and keep these videos under 40-ish minutes.
Just keep talking for a minute, all right?
Yeah. Go and check out the video series on our website, The People's Cut, which was a video series I put together a couple of years ago, followed my progress leading into a show, and is specifically about cutting. So what you do with calories, what you do with cardio, what you do with carbohydrate timing, carb cycling, all that kind of stuff. Really good resource for anybody that's trying to lose body fat. So go check those video series out. You're like where you are at the moment, man, as much as I hate to say this, it's going to be very difficult for you to lose body fat. Being at 20% body fat, taking into consideration your size and the amount of calories you're consuming and the amount of cardio you're doing, you pretty much have nowhere to go at this point.
I just want to show you this. So I know we talk about the MassiveJoes free nutrition plan a lot.
Correct.
It's probably another thing. And as well, and this is without knowing what you're doing, obviously.
Yeah.
I don't know where you got 2130 from. I mean, the thing with aiming for calories is you don't just pick a number and then try and get that.
Yeah.
I mean, we always talk about the MassiveJoes free nutrition plan on the website.
Yes.
So I've just got your thing up.
Yep.
All right, so what it is you put in your age. So I've put in age 29, gender male, current weight 87 kilograms. Your goal is to lose weight.
Yeah.
Your exercise level is highly active because you're not sitting around.
Yeah.
You're training, you're playing, you're doing weights. You're highly active. Total daily calories needed to lose weight is 2994.
Yeah.
Based on our free nutrition plan on the MassiveJoes website.
Yeah, so you're almost 30% under that already.
Protein, 364 grams, carbs, 191, fats, 86 grams. And then, so it gives you your total daily calories, which is here.
Yeah.
And then down below there, it gives you a sample meal plan.
Yeah.
Meal 1, meal 2, meal 3, meal 4, meal 5, etc., meal 6.
Yeah.
So as you can see, for anyone out there as well who is trying to lose weight, put on muscle, etc., go to the free nutrition plan. It will give you calories, give you something to aim for, give you daily protein, carbs, fat intake, and a sample meal plan all in one for free.
Yeah.
Do it.
Dev Bagani wants to know, hey fellas, it was awesome meeting the crew and finally getting to train with that photogenic beast Big Neve boss. Based on your feedback in relation to being able to support my heavy squats and bent over rows, I've incorporated a day every week to directly hit my core. My split is back and bis, chest and tries, legs, shoulders, rest day, core, rest day. Any thoughts or recommendations? P.S. Step 3, what time is it, Joe, was the best snap we have seen thus far?
Dev, it was good training with you and Mick.
Yeah.
What I'd say from looking at that split is you're hitting like back and bis together and then chest and tries together.
Yeah.
Which is a massive session. I mean, after you and I both hit back, you and I both hit chest after doing heavy deads or hitting heavy bent over rows, heavy chest. The last thing we want to do is then go on to an arm workout.
Yeah.
But then you're giving core a whole day on its own.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't need to hit an hour of core. You don't need to hit an hour and a half.
Core take 20 minutes, man.
Yeah. So what I do is I take that bicep and tricep out the back of the back and chest day.
Yeah.
Put it arms together on like a Saturday or whatever day you want to hit it, and then do core at the end of that.
Yeah.
So maybe give half hour to bis, half hour to tries, an hour to arms, and then do 20 minutes of core at the end.
Yeah. I would agree.
Or if you do want to hit say an hour and a half, if you're crazy Dev.
Yeah.
If you want to hit an hour and a half of core, hit it like 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, for 20 minutes in the morning or 20 minutes post-workout. Focus on your core then.
Yeah.
But yeah, you probably don't need a day. And especially you're hitting, I just want to say one more thing.
Yeah.
You're hitting chest, leg, you're hitting back, chest, and legs all together, which is big back-to-back-to-back muscle groups. And then you're hitting an off day, a core day, and then an off day.
Yeah.
I'd try and swap that around to maybe have an off day in between like back and legs, or an off day in between chest and back or something like that.
Yeah, yeah. And for those of that last little bit of Deb's question, the step 3, what time is it? For those of you who don't follow us on Snapchat, yours is?
Neve movement.
Mine is?
MassiveJoes.
Dillip, go ahead and cut in the snap story from this horrible day.
JHQ, got the privilege of sitting next to this fatty. Big boy! Now, Big Neve, not 100% sure if not, so I have to ask the question, what time is it? Just grab your shaker for a second, Big Neve. Have a look what's inside.
Worst sequence we've ever done. I can't get it out without pouring chocolate on me.
It's Utopia time, baby.
I'm sick and tired of Joe's Utopia time bullshit. So I've stolen his phone. I've stolen his tub of Utopia. Step 1, take the lid off Utopia. Step 2, open the bin. Step 3, what time is it, Joe?
That was sacrilegious, mate.
That was there's a lot of unhappy people.
You took no. Hold on a sec. You took it too far.
That's
too far.
That's what I've been told.
You are out of control.
I'm not looking forward to my next performance review.
And you need help. Nobody destroys a tub of Utopia like that.
And lives to tell the tale.
No, and doesn't get some kind of feedback.
Retribution.
Mate, you don't Utopia like that. Like, I know that I pushed your buttons a little bit too far. I get it. Put the Utopia in the shaker.
That was just...
Next minute, couldn't get it out with getting chocolate all over yourself, whatever you said.
That was next level.
But that was no need to snap and destroy the Utopia.
You've stepped your game
Payback's
up.
coming,
You've stepped up hiding the tub behind my laptop.
Payback is coming, mother.
Next.
Mr. Archibald wants to know, Big Nevos, I've got a competition for you in South Korea. They held a comp for literally doing nothing. The idea is that you sit and do nothing for 90 minutes so that your pulse doesn't change. How does that sound?
I mean,
that sounds like a waste of time, to be honest.
Depends on what I'm winning at the end. What is it? If you get a pat on the back, boring.
Yeah.
If it's like, I could do it, but it would be hard. I mean, obviously, like sitting on a plane.
You're quite active.
On a domestic, I have trouble sitting still. But yeah, as I said, if you're sitting on a plane, like it's boring and batshit just sitting on a plane. Like if you're not doing work or you're not watching a movie,
you have to stay at least psychologically stimulated.
Yeah.
Somehow.
You have to be watching something on
Blair Fraser, our brother Blair from the UK. Hey guys, met and trained with you at Body Power UK and had an awesome time. So did we, Blair. It was good times, man. Good times. Also got to see Doug Miller's natty arms in the flesh.
Nothing natty about them?
Nothing. Zero nattiness about those arms. Quick question. What was your highlight of the weekend and will you be doing a come and train next year? Thanks and keep up the awesome videos.
I honestly don't think that you can pick like a single highlight.
Yeah.
I mean, there was no low light, put it that way.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you look at like obviously meeting people at the expo, seeing the expo, training in some awesome gyms, it's very hard to pick a.
The whole weekend was a highlight.
Yeah.
It was a great weekend. Yeah. And so far as like the come and trains, yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely.
I mean, we did put it out there on Snapchat, which is how obviously you guys knew where we were training, and we did see you at the gym, and I saw people at the expo.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, obviously being from Australia, it's a bit hard to try and collaborate with these gyms to make an official come and train like we can do here in Australia.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, obviously next year we'll still do the come and train with us at Ironworks Gym on Saturday night.
Most definitely. Kane Guthrie wants to know, hey guys, cheers for opening a Perth store. You're welcome, Kane. Just wondering what your thoughts are on the Recuv biopeptides that most sup stores apart from you guys stock. Is it a good sup? Are there risks with it? Just interested to know what your thoughts are on it.
You and I really haven't done much research on them. I mean, you've had a little bit of a look, I know.
It's a free-form amino acid pill, man. It's the sort of shit that before companies figured out how to micronize BCAAs or micronize aminos, add nice flavors to them so that you can drink them, you used to take amino acids in capsule form. That was how you used to take them. So this biopeptides is like shit that people, like 10 years ago it was phased out because no one takes aminos in capsule form because you can drink them now.
And they're delicious.
And who wants to take big ass pills when you can drink a delicious tasting drink, right? That's the first reason why we don't stock them. The second reason we don't stock them is because they're a capsule form product and they're not listed with the TGA in Australia, which means legally you can't sell them. And we'd be if we did.
There you go.
So there are your reasons. Jaden B wants to know, what's up, fellas? I've noticed the special Killer Python Australian gummy snake Core ABC design has been put up on the website. How far off is the flavour? Stay massive.
It's one for you.
About 3 months. Still a while off. But it's going to be worth the wait. Going to be worth it. Cameron J. Hence wants to know, dear Sir Neve a lot of King Ron's Swole Table. Do you think consistently going heavy within reason in a hypertrophy range and occasionally having a 3 to 5 rep max set gives the muscle a different look? Personally, I noticed a denser, hard look, especially in my arms, chest and delts, going more balls to the wall heavy. I'm 5'11", 120 kilos! Big boy!
Very big boy.
At 15% body fat. Cheers, lads.
Definitely. Someone who lifts heavy and hard and is going to have a denser, thicker...
Fucking monster.
Big boy.
5'11", how tall are you?
5'9", 5'10".
Oh, that's a little bit taller than you. 120 kegs. What are you weighing at the moment?
I'm 108 at the moment.
Got more than 10 kilos on you, mate.
Leave me for
God
dead.
damn. Anyway, back to the question.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, that's how me and Joe train. Joe and I train. Is we hit a heavy 3 to 5 sets, go heavy, balls to the wall, then hit your hypertrophy and still a heavy range though. I don't think anyone should train any other way than heavy. Yeah. Even if you're going for 8 to 10 reps, you should be going as heavy as you can for those 8 to 10 reps.
Of course. As much weight for as many reps as possible.
I don't understand.
That's the name of the game.
I don't really understand why you do 8 to 10 reps at a medium weight. Because you can still get more reps out.
Yeah.
Go heavy all the time.
Yeah, I agree. Last question, Big Nevos, Barney Ong. Also known as Bong. Also known as the special brownie.
He definitely is.
What's up, Neve? In the last episode, I've got all relaxed for Barney's question. Did you notice? I'm all reclined and shit. In the last episode, Barney's question soothed me. I feel very soothed when Barney speaks. What's up, Neve? In the last episode, you mentioned in your split that you do shoulders the day after back.
Yep.
Yes, correct. I've done this before and found that my rear delts, upper back are fatigued from back day, which does affect me when I train shoulders, especially for overhead press and any rear delt movements. Do you guys deal with this as well? Or am I doing something wrong in my training? P.S. It was good to see you in Melbourne, Joe. As always, sorry I had to rush off early. Had a few patients waiting for me in the ER. Barney did actually leave. Before he gave me the brownies that his sister cooked for you, that you had quite an interesting time after consuming, and so did Kristen, so did Greenie. Yeah. He had to rush off because he had some business to attend to at the hospital.
I just want to say, you guys, this isn't going to work as well.
There were people, let me just put it in perspective, Barney Ong at the fitness workshop, lifting that lightweight like bags of feathers, phone rings, Dr. Ong.
Yeah.
We have patients in the ER. They are critical. They do not want to see any of the other doctors apart from yourself. You must get here. That was the conversation that was had between Barney and the ER. Barney had to leave.
I just want to say something.
Yep.
Barney Ong.
Have you sent him his Tupperware container back? They gave you the brownies.
He's coming next week. So
okay, perfect.
Barney.
How's Barney getting time off the hospital to come to Adelaide?
No, he's working at the RAH.
Oh, he's filling in. He's doing like a swap. All right, nice.
I just want to show you something.
Nice.
So if you follow at Joseph Mencel on Instagram, which you should do.
You should.
But also, I think this is actually on the MassiveJoes.
That'd be my personal Instagram page.
Or at MassiveJoes last night. You put up a group photo.
Yeah.
Of all you fellas.
I did.
You were at the front, so I was at the front.
Yeah.
A lot of other fellas in there.
Yeah.
A few pushy cats.
Yeah.
Barney Ong does not rest.
No.
Looked at him.
Yeah.
I don't know if you spotted this. In the back.
Yeah.
He's still looking for a fucking cure to someone else. Look at him.
He is.
He's still looking around.
You got to show them this. Get some zoom and focus action. Come on, we got to get some focus here. Here, let me. So this is a zoom in of Barney Ong. Look at him. There he is. Hold on. Give me some zoom.
Oh, it's focusing. Oh, there he is. Look at him.
Look at him.
Still looking for a cure
for cancer.
Look at him. He doesn't
rest.
At
the fitness workshop.
He doesn't rest. Still looking around the gym for a cure.
There he is. MassiveJoes at Joseph Mencel. You can go see the full photos and know that we're not actually that's legit. Unbelievable.
There's Joe down the front here.
Yeah.
Look at Big Barnard in the back, still looking around.
Still looking. Still trying to find.
Overtime.
Never rests.
Putting in the overtime.
Never rests. Did we answer his question?
Did you see this one of me and Dill?
I didn't.
What was the question?
Something about...
about rear delts?
Yes. With our split. So our split at the moment, Barney, goes chest, back, shoulders, and then Thursday you do...
I do arms.
I do chest again.
Yeah.
Then Friday's legs. Then Saturday I'll do arms.
And I do arms again.
And you do arms again. Sunday's a rest day. And we're doing Big Neve's top secret 10-week strength training program. So our Monday chest workout starts with heavy strength-based bench.
Yep.
Tuesday back, heavy strength-based deads. Mm-hmm. Wednesday shoulders, heavy strength-based overhead press. And then Friday, heavy squats. Yeah. By the time we get to Friday, my upper body is...
It is. But I'll be honest, I do not feel my back days too much in my rear delts. Not overly. Like I feel it in my lats, feel it in my rhomboids, feel it in my lower back.
Yeah.
I don't really feel it in my rear delts. That's just me. I don't know if I'm isolating my back more. I do have quite a thick back.
Yeah.
So maybe the thickness of the back takes away from like off the rear delts.
Yeah.
But I mean, when we're hitting rows, man, I'm feeling it in my rhomboids. I'm feeling it in my...
I mean, you are gonna hit a bit of rear delt whenever you're training back because the rear delts are all part of that muscle structure back there. So you're not gonna completely eliminate them. But your rear delts really shouldn't be sore after training back, Barney.
Yeah.
They really shouldn't. Like you should be able to train back and then train shoulders the next day without any issues.
And especially, I don't know why I'd be feeling it in overhead press because...
You don't use rear delts, no. Yeah, that's weird. Overhead press is a front delt movement. Little bit of medials, but primarily front delt, right?
I don't know.
Maybe we can discuss that in person when you come to Adelaide next week, Barney.
Give you a consultation.
Flip the switch on the bong.
Yeah.
I won't know what the going on.
Oh, you better have to put the bong down first, though. That Barnard.
Anyway, Big Neve.
Do you have Barney told me he's all about the orals, though. Barney doesn't smoke it.
No shit. Hence the brownies.
Yeah.
Do you have anything else you'd like to add before I tell the viewers? Hit the subscribe button.
This is a long episode.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel, man. Stay up to date with all the latest editions of MassiveJoes Weekly WORD and all the other deliciousness on our YouTube channel. Big Neve.
Yeah, mate.
If you're watching this on a mobile.
Turn on the post notifications so you know whenever just Seth and possibly myself do a video.
Yeah, so you don't miss a beat when it comes to the MassiveJoes YouTube channel. Where we come to and from, Neve?
MassiveJoes.com.